live into the One Play esports spectrum where you catch Nitin and myself with the countdown to the big kickoff tonight in the final Group B encounter for Indonesia and the Philippines. Singapore and Myanmar bring the curtain down in Group B on Friday. We'll give you all the facts and figures you need to know in the round up to tonight's game. But firstly, Nitin and myself, you caught us before just working on natural poses. Nitin, give us your most natural pose.
Hey.
He's got it going on.
What's up?
You have got it going on, haven't you? Looking very resplendent there in your Iron Man t-shirt.
Thank you.
Is there a hidden meaning about your t-shirt tonight?
I thought you told me 5 minutes ago that we're going to keep that for the actual match.
I can't leave it in suspense for everyone. People
I'm going with the colours of Indonesia today because I do believe they will do well and hopefully they'll seal their progress into the next round in the Nations Cup.
Yeah, final group games for both the teams. Philippines, unfortunately, already out. Let's check in with how the table shapes up going into tonight's big games at the Gloria in Indonesia and the Panad in the Philippines. Philippines, as you can see from that, it doesn't make pretty reading, but they've got OJ Porteria, the real-life Philippine international, and Ceres Negros player lining up for them once more tonight. He's been an absolute star, as is his mum, Jocelyn Porteria. I hope you're with us tonight, Jocelyn, all the way from Washington, D.C. We'll be giving you plenty of shout-outs. But Indonesia, still very much red-hot favourites to qualify. You'd have to think they'll start favourites to get 6 points tonight. And if they do, the pressure all of a sudden, in terms of a top two finish, swings back to Singapore. There is some kind of mathematical equation where if Indonesia win both their matches tonight and Myanmar beats Singapore twice, that Singapore could still yet not qualify, which goes to show we talk about Group A being the group of death, but great to see Group B going all the way down to the final round of games. Nitin's thoughts in a minute. Let's just confirm the kickoff time for you. It's coming up to a couple of minutes past 10 here, Singapore time, GMT +8. We'll be back in less than an hour for Indonesia against the Philippines at the Gelora, followed about half an hour after that with Philippines and Indonesia at the Panad. So yes, Nitin, looking at Group B, I mean, I know we think it's going to be relatively straightforward for Singapore and in Indonesia, that the Philippines have improved as they've gone along, only going down 1-0 to Myanmar last time out. And Indonesia, they were shot shy against Singapore. I know Singapore were very good, but they couldn't find the back of the net.
Yeah, Indonesia weren't at their best against Singapore, but and also as you've earlier mentioned, the Philippines have improved week after week. But I do believe the improvement has been very slow and steady, and it hasn't been to a point where they have improved so much that I see them beating a seeded team like Indonesia today.
And Nitin will be giving you the analysis of all the confirmed team news when we are back with you in less than an hour live here at the eSports Spectrum. But I can give you a preview. Tournament Director Yusuf from our dear friends at VPG Virtual Pro Gaming has given us the provisional lineups, and the Philippines starting with, I think, 3 bots across the back line straight away. You're wincing when I say that. We don't seem to mind bots going in goal for teams, but you worry, don't you, when there's more than a couple of bots across an entire back line?
Yep, it's a very worrying sight. I believe there are internet issues in the Philippines, which is why they can't compete with all 11 players. We've mentioned internet throttling before, and I do believe that's happening in the Philippines. But to have almost 3/4 of your back line as bots is not very promising. Again, they have the talent going forward, but it's defensively that they've been a problem. So who knows, today without the players that they used to have, the bots might actually do a better job, so you never know with regards to bots what you're going to get.
Yeah, Indonesia, their main problem has been scoring goals. Obviously, they've got that man Frenzy down the right to try and impress. Any of those Indonesian players stand out for you as the men you think could still guide them all the way to lifting that trophy on Sunday week live on One Play Sports?
Not yet. I think Frenzy, Jefferson, AQL, these guys have impressed, but you know, we've seen players from Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore actually tear defenses apart.
Yeah.
Haven't quite seen that from the Indonesians yet, and hopefully they bring out their best today.
They've only had 2 goal scorers, haven't they? Jefferson and Frenzy. They're the only 2 players that have scored goals in those wins against Myanmar, which were by narrow margins, weren't they? 2-0 and 1, and I think one of their goals, in fact, in that game was scored by a bot. That's right. So we're excited. Hope you are too. We're into the penultimate week in this cycle of One Play Sports FIFA Pro Club, and it really is hotting up, not just in the One Play Pro Club Challenge, where we're getting set for the final 2 quarterfinals, the semis, and then the final. But what we're concentrating on tonight is the One Play Sports C Nations Cup. What are you doing there?
No, tonight.
Tonight. Bang. Well, I don't know that one.
Bang.
You look very camp when you do that.
It's like a
Shut that
Backstreet
door.
Boys move.
Backstreet, yeah. I can imagine you being in a boy band. Actually, did you ever think about taking up a career in music?
No, I have not. But you know, if things go south here, it might be an option.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it up.
It's very likely. I like the way you're rolling your sleeves up as well.
Thanks, man.
Very impressive. You've got
Miami Vice look,
I
bro.
can't compete with you. You're far too stylish for me.
What?
Don't forget as well, LSFC. Like, share, follow, comment. When we're on air live at 11, we like shouting out to everyone that's watching us live. All you got to do is help us connect communities and create heroes. Will we create heroes tonight when the Philippines take on Indonesia? You can find out in less than an hour. See you back here in the Spectrum at the top of the hour, live on One Play Sports.